Okay, hi everybody. I think I got a thumbs up for audio check, so that sounds good. We are starting the 2 p.m. game here. Puck drop versus the Elwood team. This is the 12U Storm versus the 12U Elwood. They're a highly skilled, good-sized team that we saw play after the 12Us this morning. And they had a successful contest against Mankato. No, it was a tie game against Mankato, who the 12Us played yesterday. Hard-fought battle. We've got Maddie Heisman in net today. A few different skaters here for the forwards. So we're down an Addie Gorska, we're down Quinn Clevenger, and we're down Brianna Beach for this contest. Waiting for one more ref and the game sheet to come out. Game sheet's out now. So we can start this thing off. A few minutes late. We don't have, apologies, I don't have the tripod and the mic, but I'll do my best. Our normal cameraman bailed on us this afternoon as well, had another engagement. He'll be back this evening for tomorrow's games, wherever they fall. Game sheet coming to the next bench for signatures. Moonwalk going. Girls staying active. And we miss our cameraman. One of the great things about our cameraman is that he typically will bring a hopped beverage for the support team. Great leader. He's a great leader in that regard. Keeps an eye out for his teammates. The Elwood goalie is small in stature, but high in skill. A lot of energy on that side. Bushhouse and Quick out on defense with Rocky, Maddie, and Sophia on the forward line. And offsides to start this first 7 seconds, rushing into the zone. Looks like a defense grouping is going to be Hazel and Olivia along with Marianne. Stick by Bushhouse. Puck goes into the crease, comes towards Maddie's side. Maddie's going to look to break it out. She carries it. A little bit of time, not much. Pushes it forward across the red line. Elwood regroups down low. Juju's there to block off the pass. Rocky in center ice. Walking through, just past, into Maddie. Pad save, goes behind. D-to-D pass coming. Juju swinging the stick towards it. Bushhouse going to go into the corner to challenge. Hooks around her. Releases. Stick by Rocky goes up and over. Patient team out here. Oh, and there's our first penalty of the game on Piper. And we go to 5-on-4 hockey. With the trip. for the penalty kill is Julia, Rocky, Sloan, and Marianne. From the hash mark, down low, taking time. Battling in front is Olivia. Goes in front, it's in the top, his high slot, pad save again, goes wide. Marianne has it, she's gonna clear it up towards Rocky. Rocky's there, gets out of the zone. Here's Julia. Looks to cut through traffic. Runs into the feet. Up through neutral, across the blue line, blue to blue. They get up to their D, off a shin guard, into the corner. Marianne's gonna get it in the corner, tries to ring it up towards Rocky. Rocky gets around one. Now she's gonna be 2v1. The other side, just dish it across. Oh, she cuts it, slices it inside. Rocky walks in. Oh, goes for the corner, just over the top. Elevates just a little too much. Nice opportunity for Rocky. That's going to be enough for an icing. And it goes wide. 29 seconds remain on the power penalty kill. 10 minutes remaining in the game. 0-0 is the contest in the first period. Daisy and Julia with Lang and Mitchell anchoring the D. Puts it towards the front of the net. Goes back into the corner, breaking it out here on the near side boards. Looking for the center outlet pass. Gets up to Daisy. Daisy now puts it into the corner. Foot goes over foot. She goes down. Coming out. Liv looking for a poke check, and she gets it. Eliminates the entry into the zone. Marianne backhands it up into neutral. Piper's back onto the ice. Here comes Julia streaking through the center ice to pick the puck up. She's going to have a chance. Got the wide left side of the net open. Goes wide right of the net, but into the glove of Elwood goalie. 9:20 to go in the first. Now we have Rocky, Sloan, Sophia, Piper, and Hazel. Piper backhands it towards Rocky. Rocky backhands it towards the front of the net. They're going to have to cover. Looks to be about both benches are about the same number of skaters. Elwood has 6 on the bench. We've got 7 on the bench. Backhanded by Rocky towards Sophia. Streaking up the near side boards is Elwood. They get the outlet pass. Hazel, the only one back. She tries to body her up. Oh my gosh, too bad. Hazel was there. Big body coming in, gets a backhand just past to the right-hand side. I think slips under her stick and into the back of the net for the first goal of the game. Scores now 1-0, Elwood with the advantage. Lang, Bushhouse, Caveney, Nichols, and Juju. Julia on the face-off win, pushing it forward. They deke around one. We got some skills coming in. Juju with the stick, backhands it towards the front of the blue line, and it doesn't exit the zone or enter the zone. It's air on the blue line. Make a decision to regroup. They looked like they were going to switch the ice, and they just overskated the puck. Maddie hits over. Now the puck goes back up on the far side. They dig it back down deep. Bushhouse looking for space. She doesn't have anywhere to go with it. Puts it off the boards. Challenged by Olivia. 2 in the front. Julia drops down. Lang there challenging, centering pass. Shot wide right. Juju challenging on it. Bushhouse with a stick in there, walking it in, backhanded by Lang. Bushhouse puts it up towards Juju, just going to get out of the zone. Maddie's there. Coming in. Oh, Bushhouse with a defensive play that ends up taking out the feet, and that's going to be a trip on Bushhouse. She's not happy with the call because she didn't stick out her leg or anything like that, but she does go over her feet, and they call the trip. 5-on-4 hockey. Rocky has it and controls. He gets around one, but they need to get out of the zone. They do. Centering through the blue paint is a pad save. Maddie on the near side boards with Piper. Piper looks to exit the zone. She does, gets it out. I think Piper's up on forward for this PK. Bouncing puck goes to Marianne. She's to Candles. Loses it as Maddie back. Puck goes on the right side of the net. Now Mitchell has it down low. She's backhanded, nobody to give it to. She reverses, swings it around the near side boards. Up towards the hash mark. Piper's there to challenge. Now it's down low from the goal line. Centering pass goes through the low slot. Forward to D. D, high shot. Goes wide right, or rather it's a sticked away to the right. Nice save by Heisman. Marianne looking to get it to Maddie. Just misses her, goes up through Rocky's stick. Now Maddie has it. It's going to be bodied off the puck. It's going to be enough for an icing. 15 seconds remain on the penalty kill. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the game. Set this down for a moment. Face-off won by Julia. Julia comes out of the zone and exiting now in, trying to cut the... Almost gets it. They lose their... Go hard into the boards. Elwood taking out other Elwood player. Hang by her, gets around, but can't turn the corner. Shot from a bad angle and goes saved by Heisman. Bounce pass out of the zone. Not going to go far enough for icing. But enough for Elwood to regroup and have it. Sloan was there. Stick coming from Hazel. Now it's 3v1. Oh, man. 3v1. Olivia shot low, deflected, save Heisman. Ah, man, what a save by her. It was awesome. Reverses direction through the paint. Shot from low. Man, what a play. Heisman made several excellent saves in that exchange and just couldn't come up with a screenshot coming from the top of the circle. 2-1 is the score at the 5:36 mark. Go, Storm. Here we go. Julia pushes that puck forward, collected by the Elwood defense. Come through the zone, bodied off the puck by Julia. She streaks through, takes a trip, and they catch it. Might have almost, they would have, if she hadn't gotten called, Julia might have gotten called for the second one, but penalty was already called and they didn't catch it. Or chose not to address it. 1 minute 30 for the power play. Storm on the PP. We've got Quick and Mitchell at the defense. We've got Rocky, Julia, and Hazel. Julia gets it to Hazel. Hazel up to Piper. Piper's going to take a shot. She does. Goes wide right, collected by the Elwood team. They're coming up near side. Piper swings at it and chips it back up. It's not going to go enough for icing. They're going to have to pick it up. Hazel on the forecheck. Reverses direction. So we need to get in. There's Julia, you pressure her. All right, Hazel has it through some feet. Coming back around, they're regrouping down below the goal line. Piper's there to lifting the stick. Rocky by the ref, trying to get it up towards Julia. Rocky takes a seat. Elwood takes a seat. And Julia pushes it up in the zone. They call no icing. Goes around the boards. You gotta get there. All right, 25 seconds remain on the power play. Juju's going to pick it up behind. Look at her feet move. She's going with speed. There's a penalty on her. I hope she's all right. That was heavy contact. The interference. Body contact. Okay, the other penalty is not expired yet, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 opportunity for 11 seconds. Sending Daisy, Lang on the defense. Rocky, Hazel, Maddie up on the forwards. Face off one to Daisy. Daisy, take a shot. Into the shin guards. Unfortunate. Tough bounce on that. No, yes! Heisman comes up with it. What a save. Great job by her. Comes up towards Daisy. Daisy's got it, looking for Maddie. Gets it. They call an offsides. Gets across the line. Wow, what a save by Heisman on that. That was a fantastic job. Highlight reel for her. Julia at the face-off dot. Face-off one, it goes towards Lang. Lang to Daisy, or I'm sorry, Julia. Julia coming into the zone. She's got one going around one, backhanding to the front. Gets up to Daisy again, got a shot. Tries to get it through traffic. Shot, oh, backhand chance, it's in the paint. They cover, and whistle it dead. Nice chance for Daisy. Shoots it through traffic. Gets to Rocky. Turns around, fires. Rebound opportunity for Julia. Just can't poke it in. Rocky, Hazel, Julia. Bush House, Daisy. Face off one to Elwood, and they go for an icing on that. We come back down for an offensive zone draw. Julia on the faceoff, backhand by Rocky, right into the midsection. Good chance for Storm. Getting shots on goal. Face off again, wins up to Bushhouse. Shot, goes wide left. Pressure, 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 pressure. Skate to it. Nice stick by Hazel down in the corner. Now Julia's down there. Fighting for it, it sneaks out. Hazel was almost, it was in the region. Bouncing at the hash mark. Wood's gonna carry it out. Swinging stick by Julia, comes up and into the mitt of Heisman. Nice save. Didn't get the elevation Elwood was looking for. .245 to go in the first. Score still 2-0. 13 seconds remaining on power play for Storm. Face-off won by Rocky, but it evades her as getting up to the defense off a shin guard down deep. Mitchell has it, backhanded back towards Sophia. Sophia on her backhand pushes it to the defense, goes into Mitchell's midsection. Piper's there, goes wide right of the net. Backhanded by Mitchell towards Sophia. Swings over, misses off a foot right of the goal. Piker going in, but with force. Now coming around the other way towards Mitchell's side again. Mitchell's got Sophia in the area. Back around the net towards Piper. Maddie, you're super far out and not going to get to you. Piper being challenged by 2 Elwood players. They walk it around behind. Mitchell's trying to cut off the pass. She does. Goes off Rocky. If this sits, doesn't look like it's going to. And the penalty's expired. 1:51 to go in the first. Defense communicating on where they need to be. Julia's on the faceoff, goes past Sloan. They regroup, get it to their defense. Shot goes to the high slot. There's one-on-one. Off Maddie's shoulder and in. As she was dropping down, puck was elevating and had the trajectory to get up over the top. 3 points for Elwood. Face-off won by Elwood. 1v2. Being defended by both Bushhouse and Dacey. Good contact by her. Here comes Juju. Whoa, into the ref. That was unfortunate. Hopefully everybody's okay. Bushhouse rings it around. Elwood goes for a change on that check by the ref. Shot through traffic, goes wide. Bushhouse with a stick there in the middle, gets it out by, I think that was Dacey, gets the puck out. Into Rocky's feet, she chips it around towards herself. I thought we were offsides on that, but must not have been. We're gonna have to wait. Oh, sorry, that didn't move the camera, but Maddie was offsides in that. He got knocked down and was trying to get back up and get back on sides. Rocky at the dot. The Nichols sisters. Oh, they go for the wide pass. Errant pass goes into the quarter with Marianne's challenging and Rocky as well. Slips past the Elwood defense and the period expires. Set the phone down for a minute for our intermission. All right, I've been advised by our sponsorship team that the Elwood team has changed their name to Elmbrook. It's Elmbrook now, with a recent name change. Here in between the first and second period, Elmbrook is now entering the ice. We need one more player, two more players. Rocky wins the faceoff, takes it herself, bringing it in, goes back down deep into the corner. Bounce pass around Piper, backhanded by Marianne, just past the red line, and an offsides. Quick line change. Hazel, Sophia, Julia. Face-up won by Hazel towards Piper. Shot deflected by Julia, and Hazel now challenging. Goes back around, we're towards Julia. Down deep in the corner. Shot gonna go wide right, but deflected back towards the goal. Ends up on the outside of the frame and covered by Heisman. Face off won by Elmbrook. Up to the point, shot deflected wide. Traffic in front by Elmbrook. Good net front presence by them. Sophia gets it towards Hazel. Hazel tries to get it out of the zone. Doesn't quite get there all the way there. Back in the corner, Elmbrook collects. Centering pass misses off Julia's stick. Doesn't exit the zone. Just escapes Lang. Challenged by her, Julia now on that side. Into Mitchell's feet, past her. Julia goes for a bounce pass to herself. And an icing. And they get an interference call on Julia. Taking too much of the body without the puck. Get settled, Zoe. Be ready. Stick down. Stick down. Elmbrook coming into the zone. Back into the corner. Zoe's going to get there first. Puts it up towards the hash mark. Back down into the corner again. Challenged by Rocky. Swinging stick. Into the mitt of Maddie Heisman. Defensive zone draw. 9:49 mark. Second period. 1:06 remaining on the power play. Rocky wins it. Tries to get it up the boards. Ends up back down towards the hash mark where Piper's at. Move your feet. Gets it up towards Juju. Off Dacey's feet. Sorry. Into more feet. Dacey towards Rocky. Dacey puts it in. Nice pad save back in the corner by Elmbrook. Out of the zone towards Zoe. Bounce pass towards Daisy. Daisy has one to beat. Sticked away from her. Piper, shot. Off the pad and back out. Rings around towards Piper. Piper's gonna put it back in towards the front. Deflection to, right through the paint where DC was at. Tries to get it towards Bushhouse, doesn't have quite enough on it. Oh, wow, what a nice stretch by them. And an excellent back check by Piper to eliminate the opportunity for the Elmbrook team. Now we're coming the other way. We got a race. Piper down low at the hash mark, battling her player. We got to switch sides, switch. Now it's back in. They're really looking for that stretch pass. Piper needs a change, and they got a player back. Oh, just weaving through traffic. Late stick by Mitchell. Bodies are down, puck's out towards the red line, baseline, coming around behind. It's gonna go all the way behind the net for the regroup. Juju pressuring his F1 to get it out. No other forward pressures. They're getting a line change. Julia coming through. Rough on Julia. Could have used a little more stick on puck, I suppose. Penalty kill opportunity for our Storm girls at the 7:21 mark. Score is still 0-3. Face off collected by Elmbrook, sticked away into the corner by Mitchell, off her foot back into the corner, pressured by Hazel. Walking in, stick by Mitchell, steals the puck. She's taking the space in front of her, backhands it towards Maddie, and Hazel just need one on that puck right now. Exit pass, Elmbrook connects. Oh, two players collide. We got no players back. 1-on-0 and a save by Heisman. Wow, nice job by her. Once again, having a game. Face-off dot is Hazel. Distinct size advantage. Clearing the zone. No, not clearing the zone. They were able to hold it just at the blue line. Maddie with her. They go D to D. Open it up. Nobody in front, but deflected up and over. Reverses direction. Hazel steals. Puts it up off the boards. Nice save by Heisman again, off her shoulder, up and over. Maddie there to pressure. Now it's back down deep again. Net front protection from Bushhouse right now. Hazel clearing. It's across the goal mouth. They had a player. Penalties expired. Sloan is out on the ice. Shot, stick save, wide right now. Back up to the point for Elmbrook. Piper in there. Hazel gets it, doesn't quite exit the zone on it. Now it is outside. They're going to regroup, get back up on sides. Pressure by Hazel. Oh, that's a slash? That's a weak slash. Oh my gosh. Soft slashing call. Push house to the box. A lot of penalties in this game. 5:10 mark of the second period. Face off one to Storm. Marianne looks to get it out into open ice. She does, but not quite out of the zone. Piper catches an edge and goes down. Rocky pressuring as well as Juju. Through to Marianne. Marianne backhands it, tries to exit the zone, not quite out. She gets it out this time. They say no. They say nobody touched it, and it's an icing. 102 on the penalty. Rocky at the dot. They win it back to their D. D goes back down low. Olivia challenges. They go back to their D. Errant pass. Pressure coming from Juju. Hazel was trying to jump the play and steal that. Forced them to make a bad pass. Now it's down deep below the goal line. Taking their time. They use their D. Goes into Rocky's shin guards. Shot goes wide right. They walk it in through they just couldn't maintain contact. That sticked away into the corner by Heisman. Ringed around by Marianne. Bounces off, goes to their D. Misses their player, so we don't touch it, so it's going to be pressure coming from the Storm. Penalties expired. 5-on-5 hockey. Goes wide, puck's down. They're going to call a penalty on who? On Heisman? Possibly, could be Rocky. But shot goes off a shin guard and back into the corner. They pulled their goalie, so they've got 6 skaters on the ice. Oh, another save by Heisman. Shot rings around the boards. Good possession by Elmbrook. So Juju goes to the box at the 2:47 mark. For another penalty kill. Actually don't know if the penalty was on Juju or if they did call it on Heisman. We'll have to find out after the game. Face-off won by Elmbrook. Shot goes across the goal mouth. Piper's there. Bounce pass doesn't exit. Now it does. Maddie and Julia. Shot. Oh my gosh. Good save by the Elmbrook goalie. And the odd man rush opportunity, 2-on-1. Face off one towards Piper. Piper puts it in deep. Killed off 20 seconds on this penalty so far. Swinging stick misses. Marianne puts it towards the front of the net. Oh, deflected off their player. Falls on top of it. Fortunate for Elmbrook. Unfortunate for Storm. Oh, Marianne's turnaround shot. Julia puts it on a backhand towards the net. Maddie comes into support. Puck's down low. Elmbrook collects and rush in the other direction. Got to get back, Maddie. Towards that area. Marianne, dekes around her. Piper bodies her off and lifts the stick as she goes into the corner. Go towards Piper as looking, tries to get it out. She does. Julia's going to have it, so we got a 2v1 the other way still on the power play. Shot wide left. Rings around the boards. It's going to come this other direction pretty fast. We got to get in there. There's Zoe coming from a line change. Reaches backhand by Piper. And shot low. Just sneaks past Maddie. For the fourth goal with 4 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. So that will expire that. Oh, loses an edge. That's Lang that goes down. The wide side of the net. Comes around near side. Olivia's on fighting her. Goes towards Bushhouse. Bushhouse puts it off the boards. Looking for Rocky now. Oh, Rocky tries to grab it on the backside. So that's a trip if you take her out. Doesn't matter if it's an accident. Squirts just through Bushhouse's legs. She's got Daisy. Tries to get it towards Daisy from below the goal line. And there's another penalty. I think it's going to be on Olivia this time. Trip. The ref's shoulders are going to be sore with as often as their arms are in the air. So we have Rocky, Daisy, or Clemente, Daisy, Quick, and Sophia. They look to use their D. They miss the pass. And exits into neutral for the regroup as they get that back up on sides. Rocky comes in, fighting on the boards, and play the puck. From the bottom of the circle, they look for the crossing pass. They miss the pass, but it goes off a body and deflects right to one of their players. With 1 second to go in the period. And Elmbrook goes up 5-0. Unfortunate timing on that.
That came off a trip.
All right, back up for third period action. 12 minutes on the clock. Storm is a deficit now of 5 goals with Hazel and the Nichols sisters, with Marianne and Piper. Hazel doing some good lifting stick work, slows down her player. Sloan is there. Sloan tries to backhand it up. We got 3 Storm players, 3 white, 2 blue. Towards Marianne's corner. She's got it. Puts it back up towards Sloan. Deflects it back to the high top of the circle into Heisman's midsection. She gloves it for a defensive zone draw. Rotating in is Juju. Maddie Nichols coming out. Well, whistle dead for his players are still on the ice. Rinse, wash, repeat. We do it again. Hazel and Juju, they try and get up to their defense, but exits though. Pressure coming from Juju, and it's offsides. We have a running clock now. Face-off won by Storm, swiped at by Lamar. Comes near side towards Sloan. Piper comes away with it. That was a last-minute offsides save by Lamar. Right in front, there it is. Oh, puck's in front of the crease, turnaround, shot into the feet, won't, oh, it is. It was trickling, threatening towards the goal line. Would have gone in with just another, just a slight more touch of power. That goal's in. That puck is in the net for a goal. Bouncing puck, what a face-off drop, jeez. It's not a basketball. All right, coming into the zone, need to match some speed. Taking it wide, swinging stick. They do not call the penalty on this one. Surprisingly, Piper is bodied off the puck. She's slow to get up. They whistle it dead as she's slow to get up. All right. Piper's up. Coaches dislike the contact. Had a conversation about it. Julia's coming in. Hazel is going to stay. Move back to defense, I think. No, Julia's going to move back to defense. Face-off won by the Storm. Goes towards Julia. Oh, she bodies her into the boards. That was as much. Juju carries it. Evades the defender's stick. Pressured by Hazel. Chipped up towards Sloan, through into the feet of Julia. Errant pass, no offside, no icing on this. Going to be picked up by the goalie. Repositioned for the defender. Clearing up towards Sloan. Off her stick, back in off Maddie's skate. Coming into the zone, Julia's gets stick on puck. I'm surprised they didn't. All right, they're slowing their arms down. Probably too tired from the earlier parts of the game. Bushhouse up here at the point, goes off her feet. She goes through. She's got a little bit of a lane. Puts it towards the front of the net. Juju with a heavy stick. Now she's got it. Patrol tries to get it towards Maddie. We got people racing the wrong way. We get caught one-on-one and over the top of the net. They try to use their D. She brings it back down. I'm not sure where the other defender is. I don't think we have another defender out here, and they don't. No, who else is supposed to support on D? Zoe puts it wide, ends up exiting the zone. Oh, there's a trip, but they don't call it. Trying to get the game playing. We still only have one defender out there, or one person playing defense. Oh, that was a puck they thought was going wide. Ends up on a soft stick and redirected into the goal. Thought it was going, from my vantage point, left to right, and it ends up, while it's going left to right, deflected back into the net for a soft tip in. Sixth point. Players coming in, and that's Marianne holding it down deep. Piper gets it to the high slot. Shot goes wide left. DC. Here's Julia one-on-one. Let's go get one. Oh, she goes, skates right, shoots left, just goes wide left. Oh, there's a trip into the boards. Pretty dangerous opportunity. They don't call it. Elmbrook looks to collect behind.
Get across, Marianne.
Picked up by Daisy. Shot off the pad into the midsection. They wanted him to play it. Nobody's rushing the puck. Comes out. Piper just skates over it towards Dacey's side. We have two fast blue jerseys coming in. Have it down low. Shot, pad save by Heisman. This just rolls off Dacey's stick. Back down low, behind. Stick lift by Elmbrook. Shot from the top of the circle, goes off Mitchell. Deflection, gets back to the top of the circle. Sophia puts it towards the boards. Backhands it up to the high zone. Marianne backhands it towards the hash mark. Julia has it on the boards. Ring back in. It's behind. Both defenders go for it. Front of the net's open. Clear it to Sophia's side. She puts it up and out of the zone, and that's an offsides. 4 minutes remaining. Lang and Bushhouse on defense with Rocky, Nichols, and Hazel. Off a foot towards the high offensive zone. No. for Elmbrook. They have it down at the goal line, ring back around to their defense. Shot, pad save, arcing shot. Tough save from Maddie. Does a good job with it. Olivia bodied off. Blocker save by Maddie. Goes up towards Hazel. Hazel collects. She puts it off the boards towards where Nichols would be. Lang loses her feet. Powered back into the zone. Zoe's behind. Tries to put it up towards the hash mark. Gets to Elmbrook. Elmbrook through traffic. Goes wide left of net. Bouncing to the outside. Hazel challenging. Rocky backhands it up towards the high. Oh, that's a penalty on Hazel. Had let a lot go up until this point for the last 5 or 7 minutes, but couldn't let that one go. Five-on-4 hockey with Julia, Piper, Marianne, and Juju. Through the slot. Piper had body on her offensive player. Piper getting in. They use their D, catch it on their backhand, look for a turnaround shot. Julia comes into pressure. Circling at the circle, ringing around at the circle. Marianne comes away with it. Backhands it towards Juju. Being bothered by Julia. Gets a stick on it. Julia has another chance. She's got Juju with you. It's a 2v3 now coming up. Sticked away. Held in backhand by Marianne. Turnaround chance for Julia. It goes back into the corner. 1:25 remains in the game. 28 seconds on Hazel's penalty. Long pass to two of their players. Piper's going to be the first one there. Powers it off the boards as far as the blue line. Now into neutral. They look for more of a stretch pass. Marianne backhands it up and out of the zone into neutral, towards the red line. Juju pressuring. They switch the ice to the middle. Coming in 1v2. They look for the pass. Oh, that was an inadvertent contact. Two players kind of with their heads down. Elmbrook is slow to get up. Lifting stick by Juju. Joe goes to a toe drag. Piper sees a lane. They're picked up by Elmbrook. No quit for these Storm girls. They're still flying around, giving max effort. Backhanded by Marianne up to the slot. Juju. Fans on the backhand, but rings around towards Piper. 5 seconds remain. Just get rid of it. And there's the game. All right, thanks Storm fans for watching. More games tomorrow. Check in with your favorite Storm player on when the first times are. I believe the first game on the Storm channel tomorrow is going to be the 7:30 a.m. game for the 10U Storm. And I think we're to be determined on this 12U group. See when they play next. Thanks everybody for watching, and we're off to a buffet for a team dinner at 4 o'clock, senior night special, and then the Rough Riders game this evening.